नमस्कार. या खाशेल्या कार्यावळीत तुमकां सगळ्यांक येवकार. मनोहर पर्रीकार सरकारान 2.5 वर्स पुराय केली आणि 5 वर्सांतले एक्झॅक्टली 2.5 वर्स ज्या दिसाक सोंपतात त्या दिस आमी ही कार्यावळ करतात. खासा सर्वे केला, युनिक टायप ऑफ सारको कॉम्प्रिहेन्सिव्ह क्रॉस सेक्शन सर्वे ऑफ गोवन्स. तातूंत भितर आमी 11 वेगवेगळी कॅटेगरीज घेतल्यात. यंगस्टर्स आसात, सिनियर सिटीजन्स आसात, बिझनेसमॅन आसात, प्रोफेशनल्स आसात, जर्नलिस्ट आसात, टिचर्स आसात. तुमकां दिसतलीच मुखार सर्वे भितर कळटलें कितली कॅटेगरी. 11 कॅटेगरीज आसात. 11 कॅटेगरी भितर वॉट इज द मूड ऑफ द स्टेट. गोंयकारांचो 2.5 वर्सां उपरांत ह्या सरकारा विशीं मूड कितें आसा ताजेर आमी भासाभास करतले. इंट्रस्टींग स्टॅटिस्टिक्स आसात, इंट्रस्टींग सर्वे जाला सामको. आनी त्याच बरोबर आनी एक म्हत्वाची गजाल म्हळ्यार फ्रॉम चीफ मिनिस्टर्स परफॉर्मन्स टू ओपोजिशन्स परफॉर्मन्स आनी इंडिपेंडंट MLAची परफॉर्मन्स टू ओपोजिशन्स परफॉर्मन्स. बरे तरेन गोंयकारांचो मूड कसो आसा आनी 2.5 वर्सां उपरांत प्रत्येक आस्पेक्ट गोंयकार कसो जज करता तें आमकां ह्या सर्वेंतल्यान दिसता. वी आर कॉलिंग इट प्रॅक्टिकली गोवास मिड टर्म वर्डिक्ट. दिस इज एक्झॅक्टली अ मिड टर्म वर्डिक्ट ऑफ गोवन्स ऑन द गव्हर्मेंट दॅट दे इलेक्टेड 2.5 years बॅक. आनी त्याच सर्वेचेर भासाभास करपा खातीर म्हजे बरोबर पॅनलय तितलेच इंट्रस्टींग आसा. आनी पॅनला भितरय बी 2 राजकारणी, 2 लॉयर आनी 2 जर्नलिस्ट आसात. सो म्हाका दिसता 3 वेगवेगळे मेजर घटक आमी कवर केल्यात. ताजेर हांव हें करतलें. पयलीं आसात म्हजे बरोबर ते भाजपाचे फुडारी आनी म्हाका दिसता की जांकां हो सर्वे डिफेंड करचो पडटलो ते सुभाष बाब फळदेसाय. स्वागत तुमचें. दुसरे आसात म्हजे बरोबर काँग्रेसीचे फुडारी आनीक म्हाका दिसता कांय सर्वेचे जे रिजल्ट्स आसात तांकां मातशे माल वचपाक शकतात ते जितेंद्र बाब देशप्रभू. तिसरे आसात म्हजे बरोबर गोंयचे सिनियर पॉलिटिशियन फॉर्मर MLA आदवोगाद आनी जांकां तुमी पॉलिटिकल पंडीत म्हणपाक शकतात ते राजाराव ग्रासियस. स्वागत. चवथी आसात म्हजे बरोबर आदवोगाद, इंटलेक्ट आनी जांकां तुमी देशांतले पॉलिटिकल कमेंटेटर बरे म्हणपाक शकतात ते क्लेवपाद बाब कुतीन. स्वागत. पांचवी आसात म्हजे बरोबर सुरेश बाब वाळवे, ज्येष्ठ जर्नलिस्ट आनी नवप्रभाचे आदले संपादक. स्वागत. आनी 6वी म्हजे बरोबर आसा ज्येष्ठ पत्रकार आनी एकदा हिंदूचे प्रिंसिपल करस्पॉन्डंट प्रकाश बाब कामत. सो म्हाका दिसता अशी पॅनल आसा आनी इतली सगळे गोंयकारांचो सर्वे. म्हाका प्रॅक्टिकली ह्या स्टुडियो भितर आज सगळे गोंयकारच एकामेका कडेन उलयतले अशी परिस्थिती आसा. हांव स्टार्ट करतना पयली जी विशय आसा जो सगळ्यांत म्हत्वाचो विशय आनी दैनंदीन जिवना भितर म्हत्वाचो तो म्हळ्यार हँडलींग ऑफ लॉ अँड ऑर्डर. कितें आसा गोंयकारांचो वर्डिक्ट हँडलींग ऑफ लॉ अँड ऑर्डर तुमी पळोवपाक शकतात. 53% गोवन्स हॅव सेड दॅट फाटली 2.5 वर्सां भितर लॉ अँड ऑर्डरीचो जो परफॉर्मन्स आसा तो एवरेज आसा. 25% म्हणटात की गूड, बरो आसा. आनी 22% सरळ म्हणटात की पुअर, बरो ना. आनी हाजे उपरांत हांव तुमकां इवन प्रोफेशन आनी कॅटेगरी वायज दाखयता. हो जो तुमकां दिसता मुखार सगळो एक्झॅक्ट स्टॅटिसांतले फक्त हायलायट्स सांगता की 50% फॉर्मर MLAs or politicians feel that law and order situation is poor. Professionals and senior citizens जर धरले जाल्यार 30% of them say that it is poor. Activists, 40% activists feel that it is poor. 30% youngsters feel that it is poor. आणि interestingly businessmen आणि media ह्यो 2 कॅटेगरी आसा जातूं भितर not a single person has said it is poor. सो इंट्रस्टींग अशी स्टॅटिस्टिक्स आसात. सुभाष बाब हांसतात. सुभाष बाब पयलो विशय जो आसा लॉ अँड ऑर्डरीचो, हाव आर यू एनालायझींग इट. 53% लोक एवरेज म्हणटा. नाव आर यू हॅपी विथ एवरेज?
No, when we say average, when people are asked how do you rate this governance, okay, government
law and order situation in last 2.5 years.
आजून भितर आसा.
Yeah.
आमी म्हाका जर विचारले जर जायत तूं कसो आसा रे म्हणलें जर जायत आसा म्हणटा हांव. आसा म्हणल्यारच बरो आसा. ना सामको जाम जाला म्हणलें जर जायत जाल्यार ते दुसरें. एंड हियर इफ यू सी 25% of the people said it is extremely good. The average says 50%. That means 50 plus 25 we count on us.
तुम्ही सरळ 75% स्वतःच्या खात्यात घालून घेतात.
अशें म्हणटा at least out of that average 40% will move towards yes it is a good. And 10% एखाद्या वेळी वेगळे गेले जर जायत. Overall the performance of the government which you have acknowledged through your survey is good. And I say that we have really performed a good, performance is good. And if you compare the same statistics with the previous government, you will find it is totally reverting. Oppose, yeah, म्हणूनच तर. आणि this is a mid term आचेर आयिल्ले आसा आमी. ताच्या नंतर 2 वर्सांनी आमचे परत इलेक्शन जाले त्या वेळार आमची TRP वाडली आमकां वोटिंग चड जालें सो पीपल हॅव गिवन अस अ मॅन्डेट सेइंग दॅट यू हॅव रियली डन अ गुड
फॉर यू दिस इज पॉझिटिव्ह
म्हाका हें सामकें मान्य ना 53% लक्षात दवरा हें सरकार जें आसा ते मनोहर पर्रीकार मुख्यमंत्री सेंट्रीक सरकार
प्रश्न आसा
ते स्वता होम मिनिस्टर आसा लॉ अँड ऑर्डर तांचे सकल आसा अशें आसतना तांचे हातूंत जर 53% जर लोक म्हणटा एवरेज म्हाका दिसना ही बरी सायन आनी म्हाका दिसता की हे सर्वे पळयत जाल्यार की लोकां मदीं जे मुख्यमंत्री विधानसभेत सुद्दां परत परत ज्यो गजाली सांगता केसी वाडल्यो जाल्यार लोकां मदीं रेपी विशीं अवेरनेस आयला आनी केसी रजिस्टर जाता म्हणून वाडल्या ही लोकांक तरकटक अशी दिसता गव्हर्मेंटाचो रिस्पॉन्स काही केसींनी रेप केसी फॉर एक्झाम्पल ते चलयेचे केसीचे सुरवातीक कांय जालें ना नंतर सुद्दां जे खुबशे दरोडे हे ते जाल्यो आनी तेन्ना फास्ट रिस्पॉन्स दिसुना लोकांक पुलिसेची एफिशियन्सी दिसना म्हणून म्हाका दिसता मेजॉरिटी
त्याच वेळार जर मनोहर पर्रीकराच्या परफॉर्मन्साचेर घाले जर जाय
I will go to Manoj Parrikar's performance.
If the home department is handled by
I would like to interfere here.
No, wait. Let Cleopas Baba and I'll come to you. Yeah.
I look at it as a status quo. That the people are looking at this government same as good or as bad as the last government.
So that you are interpreting average
Yes,
as status quo.
average as status quo. There is no change as far as people are concerned, as far as the law and order is concerned.
So this is status quo.
This is
so
absolute
before going
status
to
quo.
Jiten Deshmukh, Radharav, तुम्ही कसे interpret करतात?
See what happens.
Is Goinkar feeling safer?
No. See, average performance is no performance. You see, even if you remove the police force, Goa law and order would be average. We are not going to fight with each other. The police is brought in to improve the law and order situation. So when the average is shown as 53%, it means there is no performance on the part of the police. And if you ignore the 25, then otherwise it's good and bad, almost the same thing. Same percentage.
22 and 25.
Almost.
You are saying that both the extremes.
Both are cutting out each other. Therefore, there is no performance from the government.
Okay, that's why you are also agreeing with the status
If
quo.
you look at the previous government, you will find non-performance 53. You will find dissatisfied people that they have not performed.
Last government आज 53% poor असता शिल्लक.
Yes.
Okay, बरं. Jiten.
I will go by the statistics which you have put forth. Businessmen and those in government, those people in the survey have taken a view that the law and order is good. This obviously has a fear element. If you see, the chief minister in the house talks about there is no mafia, this drug mafia in Goa, while his own SP, he says that there is huge drug peddling going on in the coastal belt. Now, if the chief minister is departing from the facts, like in my own case, Pernam police station has not registered 3 of my cases. I have to go to the court. Which means, even the police are afraid to register a case lest these statistically the number of cases go up. Now this fear psychosis, I agree with Prakash Bab here that this is Manohar Parrikar centric government.
Okay, I will come to that. We'll come to that question.
No, I'm saying, I mean, therefore law and order is the biggest casualty. And this biggest casualty in the state of Goa is primarily because those in governance have scant respect for law.
Okay, मागे वाले सांगात आणि इंटरेस्टिंग स्टॅटिस्टिक्स आहा ती 30% यंगस्टर्स 40% एक्टिविस्ट आणि 30% प्रोफेशनल्स आणि सिनियर सिटीजन्स आर फीलिंग दॅट इट इज पुअर पॉझिटिव्ह फॉर गव्हर्नमेंट और नेगेटिव्ह फॉर गव्हर्नमेंट वेल एव्हरीवेअर इट इज अबव 50% पीपल हॅव नॉट कॉल्ड इट पुअर that is what Subhash Bab says.
And rest all the बाकीचे प्रोफेशनल्स भी पहिले जर जाय they don't cross 30-40. That means 60% is enough for our favor.
60% is in his favor. That is his argument. Yeah.
हे सायडीक साधारण निगेटिव्ह कडे वता अशें म्हाका दिसता. हाचे कारण अशें एकीकडे चीफ मिनिस्टर म्हणटा जे प्रकाश बाबान सांगलें की हल्ली क्रायम्स वाडल्या तशें न्ही क्रायमाचें रजिस्ट्रेशन वाडलां अशें तो म्हणपाक लागलो म्हणून ते क्वांटम मातशें चड दिसता म्हणून. पण आमी प्रत्येक दिसा प्रत्येक पेपरान आमी पळयतात की क्रायम स्टोरीज आयज डॉमिनेटींग द फ्रंट पेजीस ऑफ न्यूज पेपर्स. हाचें कारणच अशें आहा की व्हडलीशी लॉ अँड ऑर्डर हाचे बद्दल
So Goinkar is not feeling safer.
अशें दिसपाक लागलां हातूंतल्यान.
And genuinely, they are not safe.
Okay. The second
It's not feeling.
Okay.
They are not
Jitin
safe.
Second question is very interesting. हांव क्लियोफाजो आनी राधा वयल्यान सुरवात करपाक पळयतां. It is fulfilling people's expectations. Now, this government got a clear majority, 21 seats. Alliance got more than 24 seats, sorry. आणि अशी परिस्थिती भितर एक मॅनिफेस्टो दिल्लो बीजेपीन विच वॉज सामको पावरफूल मॅनिफेस्टो. ते मागीर पेट्रोला वेले 11 रुपये आसूं, लाडली लक्ष्मी आसूं, कितली एक्सपेक्टेशन्स पुराय जाल्यात लोकांची. आनी ज्या अपेक्षेन लोकांनी फक्त स्किमी खातीर न्ही पूण एक सरकारा कडच्यान जी एक अपेक्षा आसता बरे प्रशासनाची किंवा भ्रष्टाचार मुक्ताची, ताजेर आमी मागीर येवया, कितली लोकांची पूर्ण जाला. हांगा इंट्रस्टींग आसा. दीस इज म्हाका सामकी इतली बरी स्टॅटिस्टिक्स मेळची ना. 50% से एवरेज, 25% से गुड, 25% से पुअर. So this is 50, 25, 25.
No,
Wait. I'll just
Walter Sahab should take that.
No.
Whether it is a negative or
Okay,
positive.
let's see. This is people's expectations. एक गजाल आहा की लोकांची ह्या सरकारा कडच्यान खूप अपेक्षा आशिल्ल्यो क्लियोफात. तुम्ही कशी इंटरप्रिट करता?
See, again I look at it that 50 average as status quo. If you ask me, I do not know how many people in this whom you interviewed were beneficiaries of the scheme.
No, there were
beneficiaries of the
all
scheme.
sections,
Was
all economic
a
sections.
question put to them that are they beneficiaries of the scheme? Because I feel that besides administration of schemes, this government has done nothing. The only poll promise which I can say they have fulfilled is that petrol VAT. Personally, at my level, I would have been extremely happy if that was not fulfilled. But their major promises on casinos, regional plan and mining has been a complete reversal. There has been a U-turn in every issue. And I feel from that perspective, also the government has done in fulfillment of promises nothing, absolutely nothing.
Radha, म्हाका एक गजाल आहा, if we take Cleophas Bab's point and if we take those 50%, so on that 50% side of schemes, people are happy. But on those 50% side of major policy Goa issues, people are not happy. Is that the exact some differentiation that we are seeing there? 50-50 sarge?
See what happens as I was traveling here to Panjim today. I noticed that the BJP is an improvement on the Congress. You see, all along the road, there were potholes. They were there during Congress time. Now they have become bigger and deeper. So that's an improvement on the performance. I mean, that is the way I can describe the difference between the two governments. And I would like to specifically point out what has happened in the last 7 days. You see, I have been regularly following the press during the Congress time. Whenever a chief minister went abroad, it was said Digambar Kamath is going abroad on a private visit and he is going to Switzerland with his family. This was what was said. And every time a private visit was accompanied by the family members. Now this time we have a difference. Our chief minister has gone to Europe on a private visit, but he is accompanied by, and I am specifically saying, by the treasurer of the BJP. I am stressing on the word treasurer. Wait. No, I am completing. No, I am completing. Let me complete. Treasurer of the BJP and the Advocate General. And they have not gone to Switzerland. They have gone to Austria. Now let me say further. You see, today you get a visa called a Schengen visa. Now, if you take a Schengen visa, I can travel from India and end up in Austria. And on my passport, there will be entry that I have landed in Austria. And then I can travel all over the Schengen countries without any other stamp on my passport. When I return back, if I return from France, there will be another stamp exit. So my passport will show that I have traveled, only entered Europe on so and so day and exited Europe. It will not show that I have entered Switzerland. So if I go to Austria, if you look at the map, Austria and Switzerland have common borders. So you can easily go from here to, no, I am trying I am trying to tell you.
You are establishing a Swiss connection.
No, I am not establishing. I am trying to tell you that you can travel from Austria into Switzerland without anything being shown on your passport. And that is the difference between the BJP and the Congress. You see, the Congress are not smart. The BJP is smart. Whatever the BJP is capable of projecting to us a funeral as a celebration, whereas the Congress will show a celebration as a funeral. This is the only difference between the two. You see,
are you taking this as a compliment or comment?
It is one way of interpretation. I would say, looking at the statistics there, 50% says that it is the average, 25%, 25%. At the same time, if you look at the bifurcations, how many people, the activists said that